Now that we have our line drawing transferred to the board, the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to poke a hole in the board using our compass. And we're going to do that, you can see, right at the tip of her eyebrow, and then come straight up to her hairline. And just poke a hole right there. Push it down. Make sure you're getting into the wood. Okay, and then pull it out. And yep, there's a little hole there. So we can take our line drawing off. Don't tear yours like I did mine. Now, I've decided that here's my border. You can see here's my border right here. And she's kind of floating up here. So I've decided what I'm going to do is I want to bring my border up even with the bottom of her coat. So she's going to have a thin border on the sides, but a thicker border on the bottom. And then what's going to happen is when we bring this border down as well, we're going to increase the size of this border. And what's going to happen then when we put our halo in, that halo is going to cut across that border. And so this is a small change that we're going to be making just to show that St. Mary Magdalene from the spiritual realm is coming into our world. So to bring this up, it's going to be just about 1 3/8. So 1 3/8 inch border at the bottom. I'll do the same at the top. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put my ruler right here where this line was, right there, and I'll just, it's pretty even actually, so I'm just going to draw a line across it. And then I'll erase, I'll take an eraser and I'll erase this border line, okay? And so this will be all border here. Let's do the same here, but we're going to have to measure. We want to measure down 1. So I just put a little tick on each side of my board. Put my ruler there. Just draw a line. And like I said, that we can go back and we can erase this. Erase that bottom line. Now we're going to draw in our halo. Find that hole right there. We'll start right here. Just barely crossing that border. But that's enough. It's just enough. You see, I kind of went through her finger here. So when I go through, I won't have that finger coming up into the halo. I'll just reconfigure that finger a little bit smaller. All right. Now we're going to start putting our line drawing on. And you can see I've mixed up some paint here. And it kind of milky. You can see how it kind of runs. So that's the milky consistency that we're looking for there. So we've got our liner brush. We're loading it up with some paint. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start going over all of the lines that we transferred on. And I don't know if you can see or not, but I actually missed a line right here on her face. And what I'll do is I'll just take my liner brush and I'll go down over that and just put that back in then. Start to run out of paint, grab some more. I'm getting a little bit outside my borders. I'm okay with that. What we can do is, I have this other brush, so you can see I kind of got outside the border there. So I'm just going to come in here with a little damp brush before it dries. I'm just going to pull that off where I went too far out. And I'll wipe that on my paper towel. And then I'll just come back in. I'll let that dry for a second and then I'll come back in and reinstate that.